Let's begin today's mid-morning practice by chanting as a team a selection from the final meditation manual of the great Tibetan saint Dzan Paltrul Rinpoche. Put your child devotion in the doorway of your practice. Give your son renunciation mastery over the household of ordinary life. Wed your daughter compassion to the bridegroom of the three worlds. Whoops, wrong button. Consummating your duty to the living recite the six syllable mantra. Whatever appears as delusion and has no truly graspable existence, dread of samsara and desire for nirvana are just thoughts and nothing more. If you could liberate thoughts as they arise, that includes all the stages of the path. Applying the essential instruction for liberating thoughts, recite the six syllable mantra. Okay, so real quick, let's just do a quick edit. File, save as. Let's go over here. Yep, the screen's going nuts. I will deal with it momentarily. Please bear with me. Let's see. We're going to call this 16 November 23 B. Okay. So, quick like a bunny, I get to tap button 14, set everything to straight. And I get to add an accent, which is always fun. Okay, so let's start at the top. Whatever appears as delusion and is no truly graspable existence, fear of samsara and hope for nirvana are just thoughts and nothing more. If you could liberate thoughts as they arise, that includes all the stages of the path. Applying the essential instruction for liberating thoughts, recite the six syllable mantra. Your own mind, aware and void inseparably, is like the mastery of awareness and letting go, known as the Dharmakaya. Leave everything as it is in fundamental simplicity, and clarity will arise by itself. Only by doing nothing will you do all there is to be done. Leave everything invulnerably naked, void awareness, recite the six syllable mantra. Listen, cut the momentum of moving thoughts. Within movement, see the very nature of stillness. Where stillness and movement are one. Maintain the naturally spontaneous and uncontrived mind. In the experience of one-pointedness, recite the six syllable mantra. By examining with awareness vulnerable, passive, visceral, and spontaneous relative truth, establish a physical relaxation and mental release, revealing absolute truth. Within the physical relaxation and mental release, revealing absolute truth, see how the awareness, vulnerable, passive, visceral, and spontaneous of relative truth arises. Where the two practices are inseparable from the practices of inhalation and exhalation. True mastery beyond intellect is the state of simplicity. In the view free of all elaboration, recite the six syllable mantra. Wrong button. From appearances cut away the clinging of mind. From mind demolish the layer of fictitious appearances. Where mind and appearances all one is infinite emptiness. In the realization of the one taste of infinite openness. That is shared by all recite as executable mantra. Excellent. I look forward to meditating with you in approximately 90 seconds. But first, a bit of the old housekeeping. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to Meditate Like a Jedi, which is made possible due to the generosity of viewers just like you. If you love Star Wars and you wish to meditate as profoundly as Ahsoka Tano on Lothal, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Good news, if at any point you have a specific question about Buddhist meditation, Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist chanting, or their application, simply type your question in great detail in the chat window. If you're watching on a laptop or a desktop, that window will be on the right. If, however, you're watching on your smartphone, that window will be below. Okay, we're going to chant Ting Tong Gyalpo's all-pervading benefit of beings, the recitation and meditation of the Great Compassionate One, which is a nickname for Avalokiteshvara or Chenrezig, or the archetype of compassion, of enlightened compassion. This is translated from the Tibetan into French by Bokar Rinpoche, translated from the French into English by Christian Boucher, adapted and amplified by yours truly. Together. May I liberate all beings by relying on the three jewels. May I liberate all beings by relying on the three jewels. May I liberate all beings by relying on the three jewels. So we're going to chant the iconography of the icon, which will enrich our experience of mantra meditation. Above myself and all beings of the universe appears a white lotus and moon disk. On them the suitable tree from which appears a noble Chenrezig. His clear and white body emits 5-colored rays. He smiles and looks upon us with compassion. Of his four hands the two one joined. The outer to the right holds a crystal ball, the left a wet lotus. Garments and jewels adorn him at his skin of black covers his shoulder. To his back an immaculate moon disk he embodies the essence of all refuges. He sits in the Vajra posture, the Buddha of limitless light crowns his head. So now we come to the bowing. We can do this from a seated position, or if you wish, like me, you can do it while performing geriatric step back squat thrusts. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your crown. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenrezig, we bow to you. Lord, white in color, unstained by faults, a perfect Buddha adorning your hands. You look upon all beings with eyes of compassion. Chenrezig, we bow to you. Excuse me. After reciting without distraction, it is as if the body of the noble Jinrizi emits light. The light dissipates her experiences of jealousies, karmically impure appearances, and erroneous understanding. May the outer world be. So right now we're going to play with loving wishes. This is in loving wishes or right aspirations. This is the second fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. May the outer world become as safe as the real or imagined pure land of bliss. With each inhalation, may the body, speech, and mind of beings become as healthy, peaceful. Aha. Okay, let's try this again from the top. With each inhalation, may the body, speech, and mind of beings become as healthy, loving, and wise as the body, speech, and mind of the archetype of enlightened compassion, Lord raising. And now we're going to play with the right view of reality that helps us to let go. This is the first fold of the Eightfold Path. With each exhalation, may appearances, sensations, sounds, and cognitions feel as non-graspable as if they were one in their empty nature. Let us review the meaning of the six-syllable mantra. With whom we invoke Love's metaphor of a wish fulfilling morning jewel, and Latingo's metaphor of a purifying Padme lotus, with whom we wish that all beings master this path of love and letting go. So now we embark on the 8 mantra meditations. During the first 4, we're going to lovingly leapfrog over our competitive tendencies. May each mind or Chitta be as wise as the mind of a real or imagined Buddha. So here's the key. As we breathe in, we silently and mentally recite our loving wish. As we exhale, we relax into the recitation of the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. May all relationships, communication, or speech be as loving as a real or imagined Buddha's voice, symbolized by a full of Maha Mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 May each body of form be as healthy as a real or imagined form body or rupa of an enlightened archetypes that are yidam such as kind gaze. Let's see, let's hit home and do a quick edit. Just a quick edit. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 May all circumstances or lots enjoy the good fortune or boon of a real or imagined Buddha's paradise, pure land or Vati. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 While meditating on the meaning of this, recite the mantra as much as you can. We now, for the final half of our mantra meditation, we're going to insightfully leapfrog over our clinging tendencies. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever we notice during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable as a vast empty void, like the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which, although compelling to the eye, is not graspable to the hand. How is it? So what follows is a series of 8 rhetorical questions, 4 chanted and 4 silent. How is it that as we inhale we could perceive our mind's functions quite clearly, yet as we relax into our exhalation they could feel as not graspable as a Buddha's real Yet as we relax into our exhalation they could feel as not graspable as a Buddha's real or imagined mind comprised only of light. So welcome to this mid-morning practice. If at any time you have a specific question about Buddhist chanting, Buddhist meditation, Buddhist philosophy, or their application, simply type your question in great detail in the chat window. During our inhalation, we're going to silently and mentally recite a concise version of the previous rhetorical question. During our exhalation, we're going to physically relax as best we can while chanting the mantra. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. How is it that as we inhale, the interpersonal experience of communication could be quite resounding? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, it could feel as ungraspable as a mantra of light. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. How is it that as we inhale, our bodies, our forms could feel quite sensual? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as ungraspable as an octopoiodum, such as kind gaze of light. Yes, James, the 3 jewels is a reference literally to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. But figuratively, they are a reference to the Buddha's example and instructions and students. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. How is it that as we inhale, all lots of circumstances could appear quite vivid? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could look as non-graspable as a paradise, pure land or vati of light. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum, Om Mane Padme Hum. At the end, without conceptualizing the 3 spheres of action A factor of action and recipient rest evenly in your own nature. Mindfulness and meditation are known by many terms, including Proto-Zen, Zen, Chan, Dhyana, Mahamudra, Mahasandhi, Ati Yoga, Dzogchen, and Trekcho. Despite the fanciness, the practice is really simple. As we breathe in, we do not practice active concentration, but instead we practice mindfulness, which means we simply choose to be perceptive and to do so in a manner that is vulnerable, passive, visceral, and random. And as such, we could notice all manner of things. We could notice sights, sounds, sensations, flavors, scents, and the like, including emotions, intentions, thoughts, memories, and imaginings. What then are we to do with that which we notice? We are to meditate. But how do we do that? During each exhalation, whether we know it or not, we access our parasympathetic nervous system, which is wired for both physical relaxation as well as mental release. Therefore, during each inhalation, we silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this, and during each exhalation, we silently and mentally recite the verb relaxing. What am I doing? I am relaxing. Sit so impeccably that it would make your grandma proud. James, my friend, you are always welcome. Let's seal our practice with a short chant. May my body and others' bodies be as healthy as the body of Chinrezig. May all sounds be as loving as a six-syllable melody. And may all mental activity be as wise and free as the domain of great wisdom. By the virtue of this practice may I quickly master Chenrezig's enlightenment, then establish in the state the totality of beings. By the merit of this meditation and recitation may I and those related to me through intention, as soon as we die but miraculously born in Sukhavati, immediately traverse certain bodhisattva bhumis, and through emanations benefit all beings in the 10 directions. That's weird. Okay. If you feel that I have earned it, you could type something in the chat window. You could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could share it with a friend. You could even help support this channel on Patreon. In approximately 3 hours, I would very much like to return to lead today's afternoon lesson and meditation. Until then, may you and yours be happy and healthy. And if you are as geeky as me, this is the way.